Top 8 Romantic Turkish Drama 2025.
Well, in the leading position, we have a series that has captured the anticipation of Turkish audiences and international fans of Turkish dramas. Premiering in March, this show features two of the biggest names and most respected actors in the Turkish entertainment industry, Çağatay Ulusoy and Demet Özdemir. Titled Eşref Rüya, this series will draw you into a captivating love story that masterfully weaves together themes of crime, suspense, and intense emotional depth, ensuring that each episode keeps you on the edge of your seat. The story follows Eşref, a bold and powerful man who seems to have it all: wealth, influence, and a privileged life. However, despite his dominance in the world of organized crime, Eşref is still on a journey to find the inner peace that has always eluded him. His fellow orphans are his true family, bonded through their shared struggles, but deep down, he is trapped by a love he has never fully experienced. Throughout his life, Eşref has felt an overwhelming emptiness and loneliness, keeping his heart closed off from women. The only light in his life comes from memories of Rüya, a girl he once loved and has been searching for ever since. But everything changes when he meets Nisan, a young and talented musician with a mysterious background. For the first time, Eşref experiences a thrill of attraction and excitement towards a woman. Nisan brings a new energy into his life, providing him with a clearer direction, and her presence briefly makes him feel guilty for having forgotten Rüya, the woman he has adored for so long. So, what is the true identity of Nisan? And will Eşref succeed in finding Rüya, the love of his life? Uncover the answers in Eşref Rüya.
Piyasa is going to take a really deep dive into some of life's more complex themes, like love and betrayal, as well as the sometimes complicated relationship between those in the media, magazines, and TV series.
Münevver is a village girl who has to marry a rich man she doesn't love, all to fulfill the wishes of her poor, terminally ill mother. Sadly, the marriage doesn't bring happiness, especially since her husband is abusive and selfish. Münevver was unable to cope with this situation and fled to Istanbul. Meanwhile, Kenan was a famous actor who was at the peak of his career, but despite his success, he was a broken man, hurt by the behavior of his mother, who was very possessive and controlling. This has made him a bit of a tough cookie, and he's had to learn to live a bit dangerously to deal with all the pain he's been through. However, as the saying goes, everything happens for a reason, and it was by a twist of fate that Münevver and Kenan's paths intertwined. This chance meeting becomes a turning point in their lives, revealing that their bond is stronger than they first thought. As time goes on, they each discover remarkable secrets that will change their lives and set them on an unexpected journey.
Premiering on September 11, 2024, Leyla, Life, Love, Justice, is a compelling Turkish drama that tells the story of Leyla, a young girl who suffers under the oppressive rule of her stepmother, Nur. Following the tragic death of her father, which Nur orchestrates, Leyla is cruelly abandoned in a garbage dump. There, she forms a strong bond with Chino, another child left to fend for himself. Together, they navigate the harsh realities of their existence, sharing both laughter and tears, until a shocking twist of fate forces them apart. Fast forward to the present, Leyla has transformed into a successful chef and adopted the name Ella. Driven by a desire for revenge against Noor, she plans to ensnare Noor's adopted son, Sivan, into falling for her. This pursuit of revenge is driven by a painful history of betrayal, as Layla aims to reclaim her sense of justice. However, her plans take a surprising twist when she realizes that Sivan is actually Chino, the boy she once loved and the friend who shared her darkest moments. Completely unaware of his true background, Sivan has grown up in a life of luxury, completely unaware of the tragic past that ties him to Ella. This shocking discovery complicates Ella's intentions, forcing her to confront her feelings for Sivan and the ethical questions surrounding her quest for vengeance. As she reflects on her past and the possibility of a future with Sivan, Ella faces a critical decision: to pursue her revenge or to embrace the opportunity for healing and redemption. Uzak Sahir is a gripping TV series that delves into the complexities of loyalty, betrayal, and the struggles of forbidden love, all woven into a compelling narrative filled with intense drama. The plot centers around Chihan, a strong-willed man who unexpectedly falls in love with his sister-in-law, Alia, while confronting his enemies. Alia is a doctor and a strong-willed woman, enjoys a fulfilling life in Canada with her son and husband, unaware of her husband's family's hidden past. Everything changes when her husband tragically dies in a car accident. Following his wishes, Alia travels to Mardin, Turkey to bury him in his hometown. Upon her arrival at the Albora estate, she quickly realizes that there is no turning back. The Albora family, a powerful clan in Mardin, is entangled in various criminal activities, including smuggling. Although Alia intends to stay just for the funeral and return to Canada, her plans are complicated when her late husband's family tries to keep her child in Mardin. Determined to keep her son by her side, Alia reluctantly agrees to marry her brother-in-law, Tsihan, who also takes on the role of head of the family. As she adapts to her new life, Alia uncovers unsettling the dark truths about her late husband and the lurking dangers in Mardin. Bir Gece Masali, entitled as The Nightfall in English, tells the gripping story of a police commissioner's thirst for revenge intertwined with an impossible romance. Mahir, a dedicated police commissioner, follows in his father's footsteps after his tragic death, driven by the desire to bring his father's killers to justice. 20 years later, Mahir returns to the town where his father was killed, determined to confront the person behind the crime. His target is Kursat Kilimci, a powerful businessman who committed the murder and engages in illegal activities to protect his empire. As soon as Mahir arrives in the city, he finds himself captivated by a breathtaking and mysterious woman, whom he affectionately names Sehrazade, as he cannot learn her true identity. As he navigates the complexities of his feelings, his life takes a dramatic turn when he uncovers a shocking truth. The captivating Sehrazade is actually the daughter of his greatest enemy, the person who caused the heartbreaking loss of his father. This revelation not only shatters his romantic dreams, but also entangles him in a complex struggle filled with conflict and emotional upheaval, compelling him to face the haunting legacy of his past. Siyah Kalp, entitled as Valley of Hearts in English, is a gripping Turkish series that navigates the intricate themes of family, love, and revenge. The plot revolves around twin siblings, Nu and Melek, who come to Cappadocia following in the footsteps of their mother, Sumru, who abandoned them at a young age and married a wealthy businessman. But when they arrive, they face the painful reality that their mother refuses to acknowledge their presence, forcing them to face their new reality and battle for survival. As the drama unfolds, Melek finds herself in a complex romantic relationship with Tihan, who happens to be her mother's stepson, which family relationships and raises issues of loyalty and affection. At the same time, Nu is drawn to Sevele, who is engaged to Sihan, creating a web of emotional turmoil that threatens the family's cohesion. These relationships, all intertwined, add layers of complexity to the already tense family situation, leading to the unveiling of long-hidden secrets. It's an exhilarating journey of self-discovery, where the characters' vulnerabilities are revealed, and a thrilling sense of adventure and excitement is sparked. Set in the captivating city of Istanbul, Sen Aglama Istanbul unfolds a tale of love that feels just out of reach. Scheherazade, a passionate and optimistic young woman studying in medical school, dreams of a bright future with her beloved Ferhat. However, their plans are suddenly derailed when Ferhat is wrongfully sentenced to death, thrusting Scheherazade into a battle with the harsh truths of their situation. In a desperate attempt to save him from execution, Scheherazade seeks the help of Büyük Bey, a man known for his dark influence. But there is a catch that she's unaware of. No favor from Büyük Bey comes without a price. As the unhappy marriage of Büyük Bey's daughter, Shirin, and his nephew Kubat intertwines with his plans to maintain his empire, the lives of all those involved will be significantly impacted, ensuring that nothing will remain the same. Aired on ATV, Sustali Silan TV series tells the story of a woman's struggle to find her identity and rebuild her life in a world dominated by men. Ceylan is a young and beautiful woman who was forced into marriage at an early age. As a mother to little Yusuf, she tolerates her abusive, manipulative, and unemployed husband, Nekmi, solely for the sake of her son. In secret, she works, studies, and saves money, determined to escape and create a better future for herself and her son. In her desperate attempt to protect her son and further her education, Ceylan works as a housekeeper and caregiver for the elderly mother of Atmaka Bekri, one of the underground world's most powerful and dangerous figures. There, she meets Ferhat, Atmaka's most trusted right-hand man. Ferhat is a fearless, intelligent, and dangerously charismatic man who exacts revenge in his own unique ways. When he meets Ceylan, he is immediately drawn to her beauty. But their lives take a tragic turn when Yusuf becomes a victim of an organ trafficking ring and loses a kidney. From that moment, Ceylan vows to seek justice for her son, and Ferhat becomes her greatest ally in this ruthless battle.